Welcome back, everybody. Today, as we said, Madrox won't be joining us. He's on vacation, having fun, and forgetting away the fact that his character might die today. We'll see. Um, and let's do a quick recap of what happened last time. Last time you finished the interrogation of the assassin who basically, through intrusive thoughts and a bit of telepathy in some ways. You managed to discern that he was part of the secret assassins guild called Knightsbane. Um, and then, while Ivor was sifting through his mind, he heard a very feminine, very mature kind of wizened voice talking to him, which then promptly made the assassin die out of like an aneurysm or some such. Um, you then basically continued on your way with Irsa towards the town of Drasif, um, where you all went in. You decided to go to the tavern, in the closest tavern to the Grand Market Square, which was called the Pale Margrave. You decided to use this as your kind of like hookup location in case somebody gets separated or something happens and you need to find your way together. Originally, it was the front gate of the main entrance, but then you decided to shift it to the tavern. You secured your lodgings there via an IOU that Irsa gave you. And then the first thing you decided to do was try to cheat a couple of people in the tavern in order to get some money to buy some gear for Oren, um, which you managed to do by winning the game of dice. You then continued on to bet with those two spice merchants who were offended by you accusing them of selling something more than spices, to which they called Vinny an uneducated buffoon, which Vinny took much offense to and defeated them in an identification gambling game when she managed to finally discovered the third spice, which was nutmeg. Um,
Very delicious in pasta.
yeah, and basically managed to secure an additional 5,000 hammers to that 2,500 that you won from the dice. So you got a very nice score. The two merchants went away a bit angry at first, but then Vinny gave them a bunch of recipes, if I remember correctly.
I
Uh,
gave them one recipe for pizza.
right. So basically, Vinny invented pizza in the world, and we'll see the ramification of that in the future. After that, you all went on a shopping spree. Owen bought himself the water breathing scroll, um, and then the only one was actually with her, like with his eyes on the prize was Paytol, who was actually interested in investigation and finding out who fucking sent the assassins after you. To which he went to a nearby tailor, who couldn't identify like for sure, but it did pointed out towards an upper town, very high end tailor. Um, named Lizelle, if I remember correctly. What was the name? One second.
Yep, that's
That
it.
sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
Lizelle. Yeah,
And she's
Lizelle.
like a Yankee. Sorry,
What? I couldn't.
nothing.
Okay. So I appointed you to a tailor named Lizelle, saying that they heard that maybe Lizelle has some strange dealings in addition to her normal clientele. Um, yeah, and that's it. That's where we left off. So we are gonna jump right into the thick of it. You are just outside the tailor shop. Um, Owen looks at all of you and just says, "I think something in the tavern isn't sitting very, very well with me. I'm gonna go for a bit. Bye," and just rushes off very, very, very quickly towards the tavern. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if we're gonna go into an encounter or not, and I was searching for armor. Can we like not even roleplay, just like again, like just trying to go the edge?
So just let me know what type of armor are you looking for?
Like again, I have the only thing that I have is like light armor, like proficiency. If there's anything that is not dexterity based or that boosts my like AC, be it like thingies for the arms, like pauldrons or something like that, or a cape. I don't know.
Is it a bracer you're thinking of?
Bracers, like up to 5,000 hammers, because that's the spending money I got for
Yeah.
nutmeg,
Okay. So you can get just a basic leather armor.
which I
Which,
have, and I have -1 AC on
no,
it.
one
Because
second, one second. You can get like
okay.
an enchanted magic leather armor, okay?
Hmm.
Which will basically a +1 magic leather armor. Would cost you 3,000 hammer plus the normal amount of leather armor. I don't think it's that expensive. I can check 1 second. Leather. That's I don't know, armor. 1 second. Okay,
Would this
so
be a
it's
good
like a
time?
3,090 and 90 hammer. So that's like that's for the regular one. You can have studded hammer, which is a bit more high. Depends on the type of leather you want, but generally like it's 3,000 and a little bit more. That's like the cost.
Yeah.
Uh, if you want more than +1, it will cost more. If you want maybe something that has like a +1 and additional effect, it obviously will cost more. But depending on what you're looking for, we can try to see if you can manage to find something like that. So it just depends if you want flat defense or any kind of additional stuff.
Like I don't think Vinny will even think about like additional stuff. She'll just think like, oh, my armor's not that good. I need something better. So like just like pure probably defense. If like the funds cover enough for like better armor and maybe extra bracers or something, or
Oh,
like
yeah. So basically, it's like this. The armor itself would cost you. I'm assuming that you want to go with regular leather and not like studded or anything like that. Your choice.
the
Um,
best protection that you can find. So if
there,
it's the
as
same
far as I
AC, then
remember, there's no difference. It's just a matter of taste.
so just
Mm.
probably leather.
Okay, so for leather armor +1, it's 3,090 hammers.
Hmm.
Okay, so you can scratch that off your IOU and add it
Do you
to
not
your
want? Do you not
character.
want a +2 at least?
I mean, I don't think
At
I can.
least you get to go up one instead of down one.
+2 would
Yeah,
be 6,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
like
not. Then.
I still get +1 because like I currently have leather armor with a -1 for my AC, so it
Yeah.
gives like it's supposed to be like, oh, with the leather armor you have 12 AC. No, I have 11.
Yeah.
So if it's a leather armor +1, I will have 12.
Anything, basically anything else is kind of costly. Like for example, ring of protection +1 is like 6,000 hammers.
I already have
Um,
a ring of protection.
yeah. So like if you want, you said braces.
Bracers,
So
bracers,
the first
braces is something else.
no, I said bracers.
Okay, it
Yeah.
sounded like braces, and I was like, had him as a kid.
Have them
Don't.
put in your gob. There you go.
I mean, they can still protect you. If you get
Ah,
punched in the mouth, that's very good protection.
It is, yeah.
Um, but no, yeah, it's just my prediction. So bracers, regular ones won't really do you anything because it's
hmm,
leather. It's not really that protective. I mean, I would say like this: part of the armor set comes with bracers, basically.
hmm,
So like it's not a unique. You need like a specific magical bracers, which still cost like at the minimum 2,000 hammers.
hmm.
Um, Basically, like the smaller the object, the more expensive it is to enchant it like in a good way because there's less space to put the engravings and like the all of the intricate enchanting books. So that's
Yeah,
why, like for example, that's why like the ring of protection costs a ton, even
yeah.
for just
So
+1.
maybe something like a cape. because I think the one that she has currently is like an old ruggedy cape that she like bought really cheaply in
Yeah.
the first town because it was
So
cold.
you can roll investigation to
Oh
see
shit!
if
I
you
didn't
manage
bring
to
my
find.
dice. Investigation.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you know what? I can actually also let you do just a like straight charisma check to see if you manage to talk people into like helping you find what you need.
No, I can do investigation. It's a tiny bit better. Okay. That's 15.
15. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So give me a second to find the actual item that I'm looking for.
I completely forgot to organize my dice. My headphones aren't charged. I feel super unready.
So you can find a cloak that doesn't give you extra protection per se,
Hmm.
but it gives you the ability to use basically the rogue's what's the name of the skill? Dodge, I think. No, it's like uncanny
Oh,
dodge.
Yeah.
It gives you like the skill of uncanny dodge. So give me 1 second to find the price because it's in the list and it's just
Ooh.
okay.
You want that? It's bloody good.
Yeah,
Quick,
that's nice.
steal it, put it on, and when they swing for you, whoop.
I don't need to steal it if I can pay for it with spice money.
That's true.
Organizing my dice in the meantime.
okay. So it will cost you 2,460 hammer. And specifically, you can only find it at the tailor shop where Lizelle is the owner. This is basically the only tailor shop that deals with enchanted, with enchant, bleh, English,
Enchanted.
with enchanted fabrics, basically.
Aha. So we'll probably like maybe do it like in roleplay, I guess, because we are entering that store and it might affect things. So I will just update the leather armor for now.
Cool.
Uh,
In case you do end up getting it, just so you be aware, it gives you the ability to use the uncanny dodge skill at the same style of a rogue. Meaning, I don't remember the qualification of like how many times
If
you can use it.
someone swings at you,
Yeah, but
um,
there's like a amount like you can use it like
I think
once
it's a
every
reaction or something.
like like you have times you can use it in a day or like longer. I don't remember like the qualification. It's not like you can do it anytime all the time, right?
hold on.
For a
So
rogue, I think it's a reaction once around,
it's
maybe.
once around. So basically, it's the same as a rogue. It just like so
So in
whatever it's
mine,
like as a
it
rogue.
says, so it literally just says it's a reaction, uncanny dodge. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can take a reaction to halve the attack's damage against you, round down.
Cool.
I'm trying to find a leather armor in D&D Beyond. Why can't they find it? How's it cold?
Oh,
Leather armor.
and the cloak will require attunement, by the way. FYI.
Okay, the leather armor requires it as well.
No, that's just a blend or kind of just straight defense. Just making the fabric more like hardy. So that's not a problem.
I cannot find leather armor +1. Um,
Then just put a note for yourself right now that you have a +1. I'll create an item if it's not like I assume that there is like an item just like magic armor +1, but
Same, but I can't find it.
I'll create one later. Don't worry. Just put a note for yourself that your AC is +1. Make sure to write that it's like an additional +1 and not just a total of +1,
Yep,
because that would be
because
very
I
funny.
will.
By the way, Peyton, did you remember to actually level up?
I did, yes. I'm level 7 now.
Yay!
There we go. But
Nice.
we're all level 8.
Can you imagine?
Cool.
um,
Okay, so
One thing I'd like to do, just whether or not it's something we can do in the city, is I'd like to go to the jewelers to find out how much some of the acquired quills are actually worth. Not that I want to sell them; I still want to keep them. They're shiny, but just out of interest.
to check what exactly? I didn't quite understand.
So I've got a solid silver quill, a
Yeah.
solid gold quill, and a gold quill encrusted with precious gems.
1 second, let me check the conversions. So, to which store do you want to check? Because obviously there's a bunch of stores. You can go to like the lower ends, the cheaper ones, or you can go to like the high, like the upper town, the most expensive Novorush kind of stores. So,
I would go to the middle class stores and make it seem more like it's just a inheritance that I've got.
okay. So you find your way towards a store named Silver Lane, which is like a mid-level store. It's quite close to the market square. Um, like you go into it, you go to the store and there's like two big grates kind of with all the kind of merchandise on them. There's like velvet pads, a bunch of like charms and clock pins and beads and all kind of different jewelry and accessories with simple looking settings into them. Like they have gems there, but not like it's the difference between going to like seeing Swarovski, whatever the name of
Yeah,
the
however you say that place.
yeah, exactly. To
What
like
else?
going to like this local jewelers that I don't have any reference to like a mid
Smith and Smith.
yeah, basically, yeah, Jewel and Jewel, but basically, so something like that. So there's a bunch of stuff there, but as you say, it's kind of mid tier, and behind the counters you see two people kind of standing, giving service to all kind of clientele that come in. um, they have like mirroring vests, so like basically the same colored vest with like quick kind of coin jingles in their pockets. Like every time they move, you can hear like metals and stuff clinking about. And they have very very short, like cropped hair, and the exact same goatee mustache. And they're both blondes, and oddly look very very similar to each other.
I'd look at them and be like, I'm assuming there's not a mirror in between you.
Not yet, not yet. Both of them say.
Oh, this is very confusing. So I've recently inherited a gift from a family member. I just want to see what the value is of it, and I will take first the gold quill, which was still pinned to my lapel, off, which I'd basically pushed through one of the buttonholes. I'll then take the silver one out from inside my pocket and the gem encrusted one, which I basically scammed for 2,500. And I'll hand them over and say, I was just wondering what the value of these three are.
So, so the first one looks at the other one and says, "Why don't you take a look, Hen?" The other one say, "No, no, Hal, you're much better than me, like estimating those stuff." So Hal will look at him and say, "Come on, Hen, you know you're the best." And this kind of goes on for quite a while. Are you going to interrupt, or are you going to let them like run their course?
I will just look at them and be like,
Oh no,
um,
of course, of course. Apologies. And both of them basically take out like the jeweler's tool, kind of like the small kind of lens thing, and both of them basically pick up the quills and look at and at all the different like three quills that you took out, and they say. Um, for the solid silver quill, it's nice work. It's not expert. We can give you 100 hammers. For the for the gold one, much better. Still not top of the line. You see this gold, it has blemishes in it, and it kind of shows you. You see this spot. This is not perfect gold, my friend. No, no, no. That is not 24 carats. So for this, I can give you 800 hammers. And for this very lovely imitation of a genuine gold encrusted gems, um, don't don't misunderstand. It is gold. It's just an imitation of the pure gold that you can find in the museum of the Isian foundry. Which, by the way, you, without even rolling, know that this is bullshit. There's no such a place. They just want to make it sound important. This remind me. Did we mention what type of gems are on the quill?
only that you said they were precious gems.
Okay, cool. That's exactly what I need to know. So for this, I can give you like 2,000 hammers. I think this would be a very nice trade for you, considering the fact that the gems are also blemishes. You can see that the reflections here are not completely clear, so it's kind of like
Good to know, but I'll pass for now. I'm going to keep them as sentimental pieces.
Oh, that's completely understandable. That's completely understandable. But you know what? I will say that if you sell all of them together, we can maybe give you a bit of an extra bonus for the sale. Three are better than one, as they say. Threes are better than one.
And how much would we be talking?
But we can do the total of when he kind of takes out a calculus, like this abacus. I mean, not abacus, an abacus, and it goes like, let me just do this and add the zero here, and add the retract the thing here. We can do so. The total originally was like 2,900 hammers. I can give you a very nice 3,100 hammers, a very large edition, yeah, if you don't mind me saying. And we're almost again at threes, which is always nice.
It is. It's a good offer you make, but I think I will see what the store, your competitor in the upmarket, will have to say.
You've sure, go ahead, see what they will offer you. And you can see that he's like very aggressively doing the like once over, looking at you, at what you're wearing, kind of a thing. They say, by all means, go there, try to sell your things. I'll be seeing you again, I assume.
So I'll pick all three of them up and I will head out and up to the store. Now, knowing that they have some value, I'll look at them and then sidestep into a slight alleyway. And I will take one of my leather gloves off that I'm wearing. And from Vinny's description, I will now drink my Mitres Touch potion, the gold color, which basically, from the description we were given originally, will make it indistinguishable from high-end gold, but it doesn't change the weight. And as gold and silver and the precious gem quill will also have a very similar weight, I will now touch them as my gloves also start to fade to gold, and my inner layers of my clothing start to turn to gold, which luckily, because I have got an outer layer over the top, that will not change.
Wait, 1 second. I need to check something about this. Because I know what I know that she told you one thing. I want to double check the notes on this. Because I have a feeling that there might be shenanigans ensued. So
Oh, there probably is.
They are, yeah.
But currently, right now, my socks have gone gold, my underwear have gone gold, my long johns have gone gold,
Also,
because I wear my leather armor underneath my shirt. My leather armor has gone gold because I like to disguise that I'm actually wearing it.
yeah, so basically, once you drink the potion, anything you touch with your hands becomes the
it's your
color
hand.
of gold.
Yep.
The color, just the color.
Now you
Nothing
did
else
say,
changes
but you did say originally it was indistinguishable from it, but the weight and that doesn't
visually.
change. Yeah.
So
So
visually,
visually,
visually it looks like gold. But for example, if you touch a fabric, it will still be fabric.
yes.
It
Yeah.
will move like
Yep.
fabric. It wouldn't feel like move like metal. It would just
So
have the color and shininess
yep.
and like reflectiveness of gold.
So instantly, the one glove in my hand goes gold, and it's still
Yeah.
a leather glove, but gold.
Oh, and it's
So
for 20. It's for a roll.
24 hours, wasn't it?
No, 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 no,
Oh
no, my
dear.
friend. No.
Oh dear.
Uh, roll roll 2d4.
As if I got max.
Wow.
So for the next 8 days, anything you touch with your bare hands will turn into gold.
Well, it's a good job I normally wear my gloves.
Yeah, you do have a way to mitigate it,
Two
but just
very
have a way.
shiny golden gloves.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
So I will say that once you're wearing your gloves, that's a -2 to any stealth check you make. By the way, kind of hard to stay in the shadows with shiny stuff on your hands.
Oh yeah. No, I get that. So I
It's like,
will. I will now touch each one of the quills so that they go gold, and the one that was already gold becomes the most perfect of golds.
That's true.
And things like the thread, like the clasp which was holding my
Cloak.
jacket on, kind of
Yeah.
thing. I'll look at it and be like, nah. I'll put the glove back on, and I've got these quills, so I'll put them into my little pouch, and I'll now walk into the high-end store.
Okay, so 1 second, let me just.
I just want to
find-
say that, like, with the two golden gloves on, it really reminded me of like the crab from Moana that sings like, "I'm shiny."
Oh, that's one of the best songs like in the show in the movie. Honestly. Okay, so you will basically go to 1 second. Why can't I? Oh, okay, see.
Also, Ivor, remind me, where the fuck did you get the quills from?
The Jarl's house in
Okay.
the last place.
Okay, so unless anybody else wants to do something before you all kind of head to the upper town, we can go to the jeweler store and then continue to Lizelle.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say that it's like, if it was the Headlinari, it was like, oh, the seller is definitely lying to you because I doubt like Headlinari will have like,
Oh no, it was just from the Jarl.
yeah, okay, makes sense.
Well, to be fair, it was while you were trying to draw your map and look at all the books, I went through all the drawers and found it.
True.
Also, I would say that none of you rolled insights on the two jewelers, so you have no idea.
We
if the
weren't
brothers-
there.
No,
Oh,
they weren't, and I was just like,
Oh, I thought you were all together. Okay.
no. I'm currently sneaking around, being slightly sly.
Yeah.
I was looking at like 3 different armors and trying to understand like which one.
Haytel was the only person who's been on focus in this entire
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah. So
Peter
he's
just doesn't have interest in other things, honestly.
Yeah, Peter is just like standing in front of the store of like the upper town tailor, kind of like where are they? For fuck's sake, where are they?
He said 12.
So okay, so you get to the upper town like high end jeweler shop. It's called Bright Scales and Sons. Okay, you enter and there's like leaded glass cases with like silver anvil sign, and there's a bunch of signets and reliquaries and chains and brooches and coin pendants. Everything is like this is the Swarovski equivalent, okay, in the town as much as it can. Like everything is shining, glittering, and just like very hard to see there. which is a very dark, like it's very stark contrast to you being basically mostly wearing black. So you enter there and you see behind the counter a middle-aged man with like he has like a silver loop and steady, and like he's holding stuff and his hands like are extremely steady. Like you can see that he's in the middle of like adding a jewel into like a setting of a ring, and there's not even a slight tremor as he's doing it. It's so steady. Um, and yeah, that's basically like what you can
So
deduce.
I would play the part. I have walked in, and I'll have a vague look around as if it's all the stuff I've seen before. And I will walk up to him and I will wait for him to set the stone. And I won't interrupt him because obviously it's an important part of his job. He can't mess this bit up.
So he will eventually finish and kind of look up and go look. Oh, sorry. Kind of takes the like the magnifying glasses like up on his forehead. And say, "Uh, "What can I do for you, young man?" When he looks at you and kind of sees like you're wearing black, and then the gold gloves. It was uh, interesting choice of gloves. Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, sir, I see you're very skilled with what you were doing. I thought I'd definitely wait
Indeed, you
till it
wouldn't find
finished.
anyone more skilled than me in all of Drasif, if I might say so.
I can tell. The Jarl has sent me to you to get some
The
quills
Jarl
value.
of Drasif, the Pale Margrave himself?
No, the Jarl of Acressy. Is it
Oh,
Acressy? Yes, Acressy.
Okraesi,
Yeah.
Okraesi. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I see. And you can see that like his face kind of fell a bit when you said it wasn't the Jarl of Drasif.
the Jarl has sent me with some family heirlooms which they've had in their family for generations.
Oh, I
You
see.
may be aware the city has come under attack recently, and this is why I have these ridiculous gloves on, as they have been very specific about how the quills must be handled. I will now take.
Interesting. That's quite alarming. It's such a tumultuous times that we live in. I must say, yes.
They have handled it well, and we were very fortunate that the guard were so astute at their jobs. And I'll take out the three quills and I'll hold them in my hands very gingerly on the gloves, and then hold them over to him. And I'll look at his gloves that he'll be wearing because I'm guessing he's got those fine veneer, like velvet white gloves on. I'll be like,
Yes, indeed. Like he looks every bit the part of a master jeweler, basically.
but the idea is I'm giving the impression that I know what I'm on about, and it's while I am dressed to be blending in, giving the idea that I actually know what I'm on about, and that's why these gloves have been told that I must wear these. As I hand them over to him, I'll be like, "Excuse the outfit. We can't be too sure of who's on the road or in the cities these days."
Quite, yes, of course. May I?
You may.
And he kind of takes the first the first quill, and he looks at it and he goes like, and like the first one that he takes is the silver one, okay? Just for the sake of us remembering, silver,
Yep.
gold engraved, okay? So he goes like, it looks quite perfect, but the weight is off. I swear it's so strange. Um, I would say roll a performance check to see if you manage to sell the fact that you really know what you're on about.
Could I not do deception?
No, because you're acting. You're not just
Sacre
saying
bleu.
lie. Indeed,
19?
couldn't hear you.
19?
19.
Oh, okay. So 1 second. I don't know, maybe it's just these old hands are getting tired. fine, okay. And he kind of takes the other one. Oh, quite exquisite. Wouldn't mind melting this down. Mhm. And then he takes the last one and he looks at it again and says, well, this one is quite near perfect to be honest, but the gems are surprisingly cheap for this kind of quality gold. Strange.
I believe it was a gift, and I suspect if I remember the history right, it has something to do with a merchant themselves actually had them, and then the stones were put on at the castle.
I see.
Hence the lack of quality.
I see. So that would make quite a lot of sense, to be honest. Yes. So let me quickly add it up, and I will tell you what I think is the worth for this. Yes, 1 second. And he kind of tallies everything up. 1 second, I'm gonna do the same. For all of it together, I would give you 3,900 hammers. Simply because I think the gems themselves are quite cheap, to be honest. And it would be a bit of work to take them out and replace them without damaging the soft gold underneath.
That might be so, but like you said yourself, the second quill in particular, you would love to melt down and make some fine rings with it. A craftsman as such as yourself, you'd get at least 2 or 3 rings out of that and make triple, quadruple the value of the quill itself.
Perhaps, but the work itself would still be costly and time consuming. I roll a persuasion check.
28.
What?
28.
28 for a persuasion check? How much
I have a
of
plus 9.
Holy fuck. Wow. Okay, Vinny, I'm sorry, he's the bard now.
It is not much of a bard anyway.
Ivor can just chat shit.
Jesus. He looks at you and says, well, I'll tell you what, I can round it up to a clean 4,000 hammers. How does that sound? But that's as high as I'm willing to go.
It is substantially less than the Jarl would be after, but the Jarl is known for wanting more than they can always get, as all Jarls are.
Yeah, indeed.
I will take the deal, and I will explain to them that the value was not quite what they thought.
Marvelous. One moment. And he goes kind of behind the counter, bend over. You can hear him kind of fiddling with the safe. And then he comes out and takes out a bunch of pouches, 4 pouches, and says, you can count them if you want. Each of them has the value of 1,000 hammers. And you quickly check it. You see that there's a bunch of gold coins, platinum coins, stuff like that. All in all, total valuing the total of 4,000 hammers.
I'll thank him for his time, and as I turn to leave, is he the type of person who would have a ring of protection that would do just +1 or not? For AC more than anything.
He has expensive looking rings on him. There's no way for you to know if it's enchanted or not. Most rings of enchantment, unless the person who did it is extremely stupid or extremely exorbitant, they usually put the enchantment underneath, on the inner side.
No, I mean just in the shop in general.
Oh, okay. So there could be, again, it's kind of hard for you to know. without like any like there aren't any signs like saying rings of protection, or it's just like a bunch of very beautiful
Yeah.
rings. Some of them might be enchanted, you don't know per se, and but everything is like inside glass, kind of like cabinets. Like nothing is like out in the open that you can just like scoop up or something like that. If that's what you're aiming for,
No,
basically.
no. I'll take one step away from him and just like stop as if something came across my mind and go, I don't suppose you happen to have any a ring of protection of a substandard quality for your clientele that you would be willing to part with for us to give to the captain of the guard to as a congratulations for his heroic efforts at saving the city.
I wish I could help you with a young lad, but sadly, I only deal with the status markers of the upper town, not the actual utilities. I recommend you go to one of the magic shops. Some of them might have what you're looking for.
Understood. Thank you, sir. And I will waltz
Nothing
straight out the building without pausing again, and basically just put the money into. I'll actually pour the pouches into my little bag, and then swan off down the street,
Nice.
where I'll bump into Paytol with my little gold gloves on, and I'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Well, I was hoping to figure out who is trying to kill us all, but I see you're busy shopping. What is that on your hands?
Oh, my gloves.
Yes, they look insane. What? What? Why would you wear those?
I think I need a bigger pair of gloves to go over the top of them.
I mean, you could take those off and burn them and get new ones because those are going to be terrible. I mean, can you imagine? You are sneaking and then there's just gold light shining from your hands.
There'll
That
be
is
like this
terrible for the
glint
party.
starts to come across Ivor's face, and he's like, it'll slide my hand slowly out of it, but not enough to grab anything and be like, I could take them off and bin them. That's a very good idea. And I'll put it back on as I put my hand on the shoulder and go, but trust me, you want these kept on.
Just move a bit back.
You're muted, Vinny.
I said it keeps
I
all the germs
understood that.
away.
What?
I said it keeps all the germs away.
Exactly.
It does, that's true.
You don't know where his hand's been.
What do you say we go find the others? Because I think there's a shop that might be of interest to us.
Do you want me to put my hand in the air and act like a signal light?
No.
As you do that, you can hear somebody yell, the fires of Gondor are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
I'll put my hands back in my pockets, basically, with the gloves on, and then go on then, let's go. And we'll go and find Vinny.
You'll probably find her like in front of the tailor's shop because she was like, okay, so I want a cape, and I think in the last shop that I asked, it said it could probably be here, ask for directions, and she'll just turn around and be like, oh, hey guys, how it's going?
It's been an interesting morning.
Do you like my new armor? I'll show you my armor. Like,
it looks pretty protective.
yeah, not as squishy.
Well, if you're still looking for a bit more, there's a shop I would like to visit. A tailor shop.
Which one?
So
You know that the name of the shop is Lizelle's Quiet Hem.
quiet what?
Hem. Hem.
Hem.
Like I told you last time, I have everything in this town already prepared.
That's perfect.
Hmm.
So, do you remember those assassins who attacked us with their very well made robes?
We might want to step away from this story if we're talking about it because
Yes.
I'll point to the sign
Not an
with
earshot
the
of
best
anyone.
store.
Yes. Well,
Got it.
As you're saying that, I'll go, they also had some really nice boots.
they did. Well, I have a lead that they might have been sourced from a tailor shop here, and I think it would be good if you could go in as a merchant. Oh, sorry, not a merchant, as a buyer, and the other two can look around, maybe figure out if they're hiding something.
Sure, I mean, that's what I was planning on. Like, at least buying a thing. But yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'll look at Paytel and be like, well, I've still got my hands in my pockets and be like, there's definitely something I could buy there, that's for sure.
Also, can we just stop somewhere else and get Ivor some larger gloves?
I would just have this evil smirk on my face.
What did you. Never mind. Cool. Sure.
As we're walking through town, what I'd like to do is, as we go past to some of the general goods vendors who have got like just completely ordinary items, I will take one of my gloves off and at each one of the stands as I go past, just poke one of the things. So it could be that there's someone selling a bowl, and as I go past, I'll just tap one of the ones in the stack, so it will suddenly turn to gold, and then another one.
You very quickly starting to hear a ruckus around, people like exclaiming and shouting and like and being one hand very excited, and the other hand somebody's like scared, like had like a surprise kind of like a scare to them, like how did that get there? I swear to God, it's not mine. I didn't steal it, stuff like that. There's quite a commotion
Oh,
happening
don't get me
there.
wrong, I've also done it to the food. Like, there will
Yes,
be like a golden piece of chicken and stuff like that.
a golden egg next to a goose.
And I'll put the glove back on as the chaos behind me gets louder. As I've done it to about 5 stalls, I'll put my gloves back on, put them back in my pocket, and they'll go, give you a clue, Vinny, as to what I've been doing today.
That's. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Good luck with that. We don't know you if people ask.
I'll just be like, why do you think my hands are in my pocket?
Ah,
People not knowing the random assortment of potions you guys have is just like really fucking confused. Like Ivor's hands now turn
Oh, they
things to
are really
gold.
confusing.
it's like a temporary thing. So, if someone asks you, "Hey, where's the asshole that sold me something gold a few days ago?" It's not gold anymore. You don't know him. Just
Oh, I
what are
don't.
you talking about?
It's
Absolutely
okay. We'll be out the city, I'm sure, before it all runs out. Although it's
You
going to be
know,
very entertaining when the people who
so
have got the chicken's egg realise that it's still an egg.
yeah, also like that you have like a minimum of 1 week before the meeting with the Jarl.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be out of the town before that, but sure.
No, we don't know you. Oh yeah,
It's like it'd be like I'm enjoying myself far too much.
Hmm. Oh, and by the way, Oren's back in the tavern. I think he had like the runs or something. So
Maybe he ate something which he thought was cooked because it was gold and it wasn't.
no, he's not that stupid. Come on, don't do him like that. Let's
So
go.
I would like to just literally like quickly go to any just basic stall who's got a pair of gloves that I can put over these gloves.
Yeah, you can spend like 50 hammers
Yep.
and get like a bigger pair of gloves. I will say that you got a -2 to any sleight of hands, or anything that requires like finger finesse, basically.
Yep, that's fine by me. So as long as my stealthiness is back.
I imagine it's like a My Hero Academia sort of thing where it's like giant gloves.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
It's like he's
Did you
wearing
watch
ski
the last
gloves.
episode?
Hmm?
Did you watch the last episode of My Hero Academia?
I've read the entire manga
Oh
until like
boy, that was intense.
finished. I have been following this manga ever since I was in high school. And it like I knew this manga through the author because I've
I
read
read that, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
I've read like a previous title that they wrote and that was like canceled by the magazine.
Man, that
And like
wow, that arc,
yeah,
that fight and the whole like backstory of like it was
I don't
intense.
I'm not following the anime for like a season or two by now, I think, because I
Yeah,
just didn't find the
but
time.
it's not a spoiler for you if you've read the manga. So
No, I
like
just don't know which one you mean.
so it started with the scene of like his being like I'm really bad with names. So like the bad guy being a kid and then activating his power on his dog.
Yeah, okay, got it.
That
Yes.
that like was one of the hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
And his dog like origin story was just heart wrenching. And then the final fight with All for One, that was
Yeah.
insane fight.
Yeah. It's like the again like like I started reading the manga because I was like, "Oh yeah, right, there's this manga that I read a few years ago but by this author and I know they have other titles. I want to like reread this manga." So I reread it and then it was like, "Okay, other mangas by this author." And I was like, "Wait, I haven't read this one." So it's like from about like the first 10 chapters is when I started reading it.
Yeah.
And it was literally years until like it finished like
Yeah.
ended. So I was following it ever since like second year of high
So
school or
if I
something.
remember correctly, you're also up to date with the One Piece, right?
Yep,
I
reading the manga.
so this week I just went through the episode when Ace died. And
Congratulations!
I was like, what the actual fuck? I couldn't believe that they actually did it. Like it was such a will they won't they like uh,
By
basically
the
like
way, Ivor,
it was
we're not
basically
spoiling anything for you, right? You're good.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Awesome.
okay. So basically in One Piece in One Piece like it goes on arcs and like there was the whole arc about the main character trying to save his brother, and like an arc can be like 200 episodes, okay?
Yeah.
And right near the end of the arc, when like the main character did so many things to get to the point when he can actually try to save his brother, um, and there's like this moment when you think, okay, well, there's probably going to be like a Deus Ex Machina kind of a moment, you know, probably one of the other cast will come in and jump in and save. I was sure that his like crew will get there and Chopper will save him somehow with his medical like expertise or something, but no. They kill off one of the most like fan favorite characters of the
Damn.
show in a
Yeah.
gut wrenching way, and it's not just that it was just so unexpected and so like brave of them to do that, because you know like it happened in the mangas like 20 years ago or something. Like, it was way
Ah,
before.
not 20 years.
It's from the
Maybe
90s.
10. No, wait, how long
One
ago?
Piece is from
Not
the
20
90s, I think.
years. I think maybe 15 or
Still,
14 years ago.
it's way before Games of Thrones entered the fray
Yeah.
and start killing off main characters. So like it was a completely like out of the blue thing back there, and like it was so visceral because it's not only like the way that he died and the fact that like there was nothing that actually prevented it for the last moment as much as you expected it to happen, as it happened in any other like arc
Yeah,
until
and
then.
usually in those type of things, people, you know,
And
they get chopped in half and somehow
yeah,
survive.
and it was like also the fact that like the main character's reaction, like imagined him going, for example, into like rage and finding like a new kind of power within him to like win the situation because of the death, you know, kind of like a trigger.
Yeah.
But no, he went catatonic. He just started
Yeah.
screaming insanely and then literally became catatonic from the sheer like mental shock of losing his brother because he never believed that that could happen. Like it was such a realistic reaction I was just sitting like at the edge of my seat like this, like shocked completely.
Yeah, no, it's like there's a few devastating moments in the entire series, and it's like this one is tying for me with the like going merry Viking burial sort of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like two moments that are just heart wrenching, and it's just no, I'm not fine. I'm not okay.
yeah. It
And I'm
was
not okay with this. I want to
yeah.
watch things to make me happy, not sad.
It
Not
was
just
such
like this
a
specifically, I'm just not okay. Status, not okay.
yeah. It was such a hard moment, and I'm okay with it being recorded because like again, if anybody will tell us that we spoiled them like the show for them, this happened like 15 years ago. So fuck it. I'm
God,
just
I'm
I'm just
searching.
now catching up
I
with the
don't
show.
know when
So
it happened. Hold on.
like you're checking the like when it was released.
Vinny's
Yep.
finding out she's older than she realised.
Yes.
What do you
No,
mean this was 20 years ago?
I,
I
I
thought it
know
was
I'm
last year.
30. Listen, I know I'm 30. I know I read it like live when it happened. So
So
it
okay,
couldn't have
so
been when I was 10 years old.
I just checked. It released between 2010 and 2011. So it's like 14 years ago.
Yeah, what I said,
Jeez.
15, 14. Hey!
Nice. Yeah.
Vinny's not scarred for life. Remembers the day it came out.
For me, it has been 14, 15 years because I have read it, like, been following the manga ever since then. Like, I started reading One Piece when I was, like, I think 13, 14, something like that. And I'm reading pretty fast. So I, like, caught up with the manga in, like, a few months. So I have been following this manga, like, weekly.
Yeah.
So I have seen this live. I have experienced the hiatus that Eiichiro Oda took because he never took a
I'm
break. And that
I'm on
was
a
the first
marathon right
time he
now.
took a break for 2 months.
Yeah. Like I'm literally right now at nearing the 500 mark of the episodes, and I've done it in like I think like half a year, something like that. So I'm in a good pace, basically.
Hmm. Very
Cool.
good.
Let's get back into things. So
Yay.
you're all kind of outside the tailor shop. Any last things you want to do before you go in to the shop?
Um, hmm. No. Okay. No.
Could I just walk around the building just to see exits, other entrances, windows, and stuff?
Sure. I mean, you do kind of like a turnaround or roundabout, or whatever you want to name it. There is a back door, just one back door, typical to like to basically like a store. There's a second floor, which is probably like the living quarters of the house. Most kind of shops in those kind of towns will consist of like the lower floor being like the shop itself, and upper floor for like the family, for the living quarters, kitchens, and stuff like that. Not kitchen actually. Kitchen would still be on the first floor, just on a different kind of room. You don't want the fire to be on the top. You want it to be easily like fueled and all the waste disposed. Um, anyway, but yeah, there's like one back door. That's it.
And windows and stuff on the upper floors or just the bottom floor?
No, there are windows, but like nothing,
Okay.
that looks suspicious. Normal window structures is normal houses. Like some of them
Um,
are what's the name? Like you can open kind of like a door to open the window. You know what I mean? Like
got
it's
it.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
Hatch,
shutters and
sort of.
yeah.
yeah. It's a curtain, but it's like wood panel curtain. Basically,
Hmm.
you can open it to let the air and like light in, and it's outside the glass itself. So like there's a glass, and then there's like the
Yes,
wooden kind of cover.
understood. And they're closed right now.
Some are, some not.
Okay.
Varies.
Okay. Head back to the group. Real quick before we go in. all the information I have is that this person might be supplying the robes to these assassins. So
Ooh.
how do you wanna do this?
Uh,
Emergent!
probably not
Straight through the
asking
window.
about assassins.
If she's well aware of who she's supplying, I'll just look at my shoes and be like, we'll know pretty quickly.
Well,
I mean, you could pretend to be one of them. We have a robe as well, and you've got the shoes, and you've got the look, minus the gloves.
So
Yeah.
I've just got fat gloves on now.
sure.
Like, I'll look and be like, we have the robe?
I took one, yes.
I'll look at you and go, maybe we should put it on, and I won't say much while we're in there. Let you guys do the talking. I'll linger about and see if she tries to get rid of you or make any suggestions towards me.
Sure.
Sure.
So I'll swap my cloak out for the assassin's one.
Not your cloak, your I mean, it's like a robe, so it's not a
It's
cloak.
the thing under your cloak.
Yeah, it's like basically like your coat, basically.
Yeah. So I'll swap that out.
Okay. As you put it, by the way, you feel as if you have a better sense of where like the edges of the darkness and light kind of intermix, and you get a +2 to your stealth check.
I'll I'll look at Paytol after I put it on and go, you can keep that one.
It's not really my color.
I'll take the glove off and go, I can make it your colour if you want.
You keep those hands away from me.
I look at Paytol and go, you have no idea how close you were to looking incredibly stupid. It's like, I feel like it'd be the dawning realization of Paytol when they mentioned my gloves the first time around and saw me going to take the hand out. It'd just be there like...
Well, did you take both of your gloves off?
No, I literally will have just pulled, so like that part of my hand would start showing, and then I'd just push it back in.
Okay.
You don't want your,
It's like loading a shotgun, like...
you don't want your bigger gloves to turn gold. And
No,
then you
I
need
don't.
bigger gloves.
Oh, honestly, I am
How many
well...
gloves can a person wear?
We'll find out.
I mean, yeah, it depends on how much he rolls.
So, oh no, that's not what I wanted. How do I add myself? Is
Your
there a-
mic has gone bananas.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah.
So, how do I add the plus to my stealth in?
I have no idea. Just put a mark for yourself for now until you find out.
Oh,
I'm not
magic
sure
bonus.
you can do it like for the I think you probably
You can. So Vinny, you needed to do it for your armor class. If you click on your
Yeah,
armor class, drop out
that
the
I got.
custom, and then you've got override base dex or magical bonus. So I've added.
Yeah, I did like additional magic bonus +1, and then in notes I added another +1 enchanted.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't think you can do it for like stealth.
Yeah, it works on them all. You just click on the word stealth and then customize and then up the
What?
magic by 2.
Magic.
The magic.
What the
Oh, I
fuck?
didn't know that.
No, I
It
just
did-
accidentally stumbled across it.
Damn.
It doesn't look like a clickable thing. It
No, it
just looks
doesn't.
like a word.
Yep.
If only they hired an actual UI and UX designer.
That would be too easy. So I guess we're going to go in. So if you two want to go in first, I'll follow about 5 seconds afterwards.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'll just go to the door and open the door and be like, "Hello, is anyone inside?"
You open the door and immediately get stabbed by. No, I'm just kidding.
Not this time.
Hey, this time you're not wearing the heat vision goggles, so you can see them in advance. Anyway, you open the door and you see that like the interior is a bit gloomy. Like there's a bunch of like small lit kind of candlelights, but it's a bit kind of gloomy. Yeah, and like it's like it's almost like a narrow salon. There's like charcoal drapes and all kind of dresses behind kind of shadowed glasses. Um, and there's a bunch of like dark wool and silk kind of hanging in kind of draperies and shelves. There's a bunch of like rolled up black or deep gray kind of fabrics. But overall, you can very quickly spot the theme that most of, or if not all of the fabrics and dress wears in the shop are dark colored oriented, basically.
Is this just a gothic shop?
A gothic and very dark academia vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the hot topics. I think in the states it's called. It's the hot topics of the Apple Town. Um, but basically, yeah. So and you can see a very small framed woman kind of going around, tidying up some stuff. She has this kind of like ink black ribbon at her wrist. She has this kind of like a thimble charm on a silver chain around her neck, and she just kind of tidy the place basically as you walk inside.
Hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Yes. I was on a shopping tour, I guess. I went through a few shops. I'm searching for stuff that can make me less stabbable. Um, yeah, I didn't really have the best of luck with not getting hurt, you can say.
Oh,
So,
poor thing.
yeah, and like I found an armor that was helping a bit, but I was hoping to find something more, and I can't really have like those. Well, I saw some in the shops like heavy armors and stuff, but way too heavy for me. So I was wondering if you have anything. I mean, I was referred to here. They said that you might have something.
Really? By who, if I might ask?
Which was it? Which store did I buy like the armor from?
I don't remember.
We didn't say because we did it like off
Yeah.
play.
Let me quickly check this.
Like if I remember correctly,
A second. Let's say. Let's say you got it at the Ember Court of Delia, in the Ember Yard Armory. It's basically in the Temple Close. It's like a weapons and armor shop that is right next to the Temple of Delia, which is the goddess of conflict and war and strife.
yeah.
And the
And
temple itself looks like an arena, basically like
Yeah.
a giant like fighting arena.
Yeah, and what was the name of the merchant that we got the IOUs from?
Give me a second, because for some reason I got to the wrong one. 1 second, I got to the wrong like note about it. His name was Quartermaster Pell. I thought you're gonna stuck me up on the name.
No, I just really needed it right now, and I didn't take notes because my keyboard is shit right now. Keyboard master what? Quartermaster what?
Keyboard Master, yeah, sounds like a geek trying to play an esport and losing. I'm fucking Keyboard Master. You can do that to me.
Yeah,
Like
so
keyboard warrior.
quartermaster, what was it?
Quartermaster Pell, Pell.
Hell,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so like I bought this armor in the Amber Yard, and I think they mentioned your name, and also the quartermaster Pell. He's more into spices, but he's a merchant here in town, and I was like, hey, where can I get my armor? Because he does sponsor a bit of this, so I tried to ask him for directions of where I can find stuff.
She looks at you kind of like bewildered a bit from the whole kind of like speech that you just gave, and she just says, Quartermaster Pell. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
I know him. I know him. Indeed. So, well, I don't have anything in particular that can stop a stabbing, but I can maybe find something that will help you avoid it altogether.
That's wonderful. I would love to see it.
Well, I can give you this, and she kind of goes to the one of the cabinets, open the door, kind of peruse inside the different clothes, and she
Mhm.
takes out this like almost deep purple, like very close to being black cloak that
Haha.
seems very short. Like it's not a full length cloak. It's almost like we get like a little bit above the buttocks, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, a capelet.
it's almost like a silk in the way that it feels and look. Okay, and she says this cloak can make it a bit harder to land a hit on you.
Ooh, that sounds nice, actually. How much does this pleasure cost?
Let me check how much I told you before because I don't remember.
At 2,460 hammers.
Then that's what she says.
I wrote it down.
So
Um,
while Vinny's got that in her hand, I'd like to stealthily enter the shop and appear essentially within like the corner of the eye of the shop owner.
All stealth. Couldn't hear a word you said.
Oh, 16.
16. Okay. So as she kind of shows you the cloak, um, like you can spot that her eye immediately goes to where you kind of appear, and like her hands a bit kind of tighten on the cloak, but then she kind of relaxes. Then she continues to talk to you, Vinny, and wait for your answer.
hmm.
Um,
Okay, so how about this? I have the IOU, okay? This has 1,910 hammers left on it. Do you barter
Maybe
for
depending
some very unique pieces?
what kind of pieces.
This piece, and I will open my cloak and I will show her my pants, which I am currently wearing my like original from my world pants. I do have the pants I received from the guy I sold the zipper to, but I'm wearing these because they're comfy.
She looks at your pants and kind of, this is bizarre.
Yeah, isn't it? It's very special. I don't think you have seen anything like it before.
I have not. Indeed, I have not.
Mm-hmm. Now, this seems amazing as is, but what about this? And I will unzip one of the legs and like take off the long part and leave like one leg long, one leg short. I
They're
can
pant
just
shorts.
what?
They're pant shorts.
They are pant shorts that are like the ones you order from Amazon for like going like hiking and stuff like that. That is what she's wearing. It's like these kind of pants with like a shirt in the same kind of fabric color scheme of like khaki to like do better in like the yeah. So this is a very, very special function, which is currently being developed in, I don't remember the town we were first in, I will say it in a moment,
Cold
in
hard.
Coldhall.
It's not
This,
only developed; it's been trademarked.
it is trademarked.
Yeah.
So you will have a very, very specific sort of pants with a very new technology, with fabrics non-existing anywhere nearby, honestly. It is a very special gift.
She looks at you and looks at the pants and says, "You said this is trademarked.
The Roxanim specifically. It is the thing that I use to disconnect the lower part.
So
But the
does it
fibers,
mean that I can't reproduce it?"
you can't reproduce the Roxan itself. However, you can develop other methods to make something similar. And also, the fabric is one of a kind. That is not trademarked.
Interesting.
It is helpful with diffusing your sweat and is very, very light and breezy, but also helps you keep temperature. It is perfect for going hiking in the woods, in the mountains. Honestly, it is so good.
What a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on. Persuasion. That's a 16.
She looks at you and says, "I am willing to accept this offer, but not for the full price."
No, not for full price. I'm telling you, I have the
No,
IOU.
I understand. Not for the full price that remains for you to complete.
Ah.
While this is quite interesting, I have no guarantee that I will be able to reverse engineer the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So I am taking a risk by accepting
Mm-hmm.
this.
How much are you willing to take for it?
If you add another 500 hammers, I will be
That's
satisfied.
over. That's over the asking price.
Wait, what do you mean? How much?
The
How much?
IOU,
How much do
IOU
you have left?
1,910. So
Okay.
that's like
So how much is left for like to cover for the expense?
550. And
Oh,
like
okay.
these
Okay.
pants, that
Oh,
special
okay,
stuff.
okay, okay. No, it's fine, fine. Okay, never mind. For some reason I thought there was like a lot more on
No,
that.
no, it's just a
So she
550.
so she says, "I will accept an additional 200 hammers."
300. It is something that is very special.
She's asking you for 200 to pay extra. If you want to for 300,
Ah,
you accept.
no, no. Uh,
300 done.
no. Hmm. How about if I make it a set for you and give you my jacket as well?
Again, the the issue is not the quantity. It's the fact that
Yes.
I do not know if I can reproduce this fabric.
Oh, forget reproducing. You can sell a noble a set so unique no one has seen before in very high prices. You can easily double however much you take for this now with the right clientele. Oof, this can fetch a really good price.
No offense. While this fabric looks quite interesting and valuable in its usage, its style, and she says it very, very, very impressively, isn't something I imagine a noble wearing outside.
Hmm. Then how
And
about
besides, even if I were to sell it to a noble and they will create a trend, I will then need to reproduce it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it is meaningless.
Mm-hmm. Then how about the IOU, the pants, and the 100 gold?
Make it 150, and you have a deal.
I will look at Ivor and I will send you a message. Uh, I will like close my eyes and look like I'm thinking like thinking real hard about the deal. Um,
I'll
where
uh, I'll walk up because it's one where I'm guessing at the moment the lady will not know if I'm with you or not. So
yeah.
I will walk up to the woman and whisper to her, "Take the deal. We need to talk."
She doesn't respond. Um, yeah, she doesn't respond. She's still looking at Vinny. You're not sure if she heard you. She didn't hear you. Like she doesn't acknowledge what you said right now.
Hmm. I literally only have 100 hammers, and I can't cast message because it is verbal. So like I will be saying it out loud if I do anything. Um,
I mean, you can whisper it if you want, underneath your hand, or you can. I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can just like take a moment to think about it and just.
yeah, I'll do like I'm like what I said. I close my eyes and look like I'm like pensive, trying to think about, it, and I will mumble, so it will sound like I'm trying to calculate like is this profitable for me or not. And I will send a message to Ivor like, hey, I need a bit more cash so I can get this thing. I don't have enough.
I'll look at Vinny and be like, look, I'll look at her. I'll look back at the woman and be like, 100 hammers for you to leave now.
Well, that will make the deal, right?
Indeed.
Awesome. So I will. Can I like use one of just a moment, like to switch because I don't want to leave pantsless. Is it okay if I'll use like one of your dressing stalls?
It is okay with me, but the gentleman did ask you to leave, so you need to, I guess, ask him.
Do you mind?
Make it quick. And then I'll look back at the lady and be like, and I'll take a quick glance down to my shoes. In a way that would look as if I've just seen something on the floor, but enough to make her look down and notice that there is more of the outfit which is definitely belonging to the people she will have been serving. And gone, have
I
you
mean,
got
that's
somewhere?
assuming she has been serving them. Otherwise,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is very, very weird kind of thing you're doing.
And then I'll be like, have you got somewhere slightly more private we can talk? She has sent me.
I go switch pants.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that basically you've gone out of the store by now. Peter, by the way, did you go in? Like, I'm not aware. Like, what's your
I
status?
I did want to go in just as sort of like Winnie's bodyguard sort of situation, but
Okay,
Winnie was fine handling it. So just being there as a guard.
cool,
And I
cool.
guess I would leave alongside Winnie because it would make weird. It would be weird for me to
Yeah,
stay.
cool. So the woman looks at you and says, "I think this place is private enough. We are currently alone, sir."
I'll look at her and go, the only thing I have been told is the last people to accept the contract didn't make it back, and you are supposed to provide an update.
I beg your pardon, sir.
She has told me not to reveal too much, and I won't. You can either answer to me and give me the information, or you will speak to her.
She looks at you and now she looks a bit confused.
She was just
Her?
sorting workloads.
Who is her, sir? I do not know you.
I'll look at her and be like, you know we can't say her name.
Sir, you are making me feel quite uncomfortable right now. Either say what it is that you are trying to say, buy something, or I will call the guards.
So I'll, on that note, I won't say anything else. I'll turn around and leave and walk out, and I'll look at Paytol and Vinny and be like, she definitely knows the robe and the boots and where they're from, but I don't know if she's fully aware as who's sending the people or that they can't speak out loud certain things.
So she is a supplier, but she doesn't know to who, basically.
I suspect she knows enough to know who she's dealing with in general, but not necessarily the names. And obviously, the only thing I know is I heard a woman's voice speak to me, and then his neck snapped. So I know I can't really say much because if I'm one of them, I shouldn't be able to say anything or I die. And she's trying to get me to say something.
I mean, technically, by the way, he didn't say anything, yeah?
No, but he was thinking about it, and then he realised that I had
I
cottoned
mean,
onto his thoughts.
not precisely. You are intruding into his mind, and the woman was basically kind of reacting to you snooping around there.
Oh,
Very
right, okay.
in a very obvious way.
Yeah.
So like it's not that he specifically was thinking of it like directly.
So it's
So,
Listen.
bless you.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to get this information off her? Because she definitely knows something.
Also, the cloak that she sold Winnie, it seems like the sort of thing that the assassins would have. So she definitely does know something. Do you think she keeps records, maybe? We could go back after dark. Maybe she only deals with the assassins after dark.
Like
Something like that.
I doubt she'll get like a customer log if she's trying to be shifty and like that. Like people like that usually go like off the radar and stuff.
Yeah.
But
How
she might have a ledger.
how big is the building? Like, does it have a basement?
I mean, maybe there's no way for you to know. You haven't seen the basement entrance, and there's no way for you to know if it goes underground.
But looking at the
Um,
building in general, is it quite tall? Is it just
2 stories
one?
tall.
from I'm guessing Ivor's knowledge, so I will direct this question to him. For a criminal organization, if you're working with them, wouldn't you want some sort of record to serve as a security so they don't bother you because you have something on them or something of that sort? So she might have something that like points back to them, if that makes
50-50.
sense.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
it makes sense. It depends on what type of organization you're dealing with. Certain ones will very much be like if you fail to live up to your end, you're dead. And the one she's dealing with is very much that. However, Paytol has Paytol told us everything which they were told by the other merchant.
Yeah, just that she's shady because she imports a lot of dark fabric, which is not really the fashion of the area. That's it.
Also, it's kind of funny wordplay. She's shady because she imports dark fabrics.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
typical witch hunt.
correct me if I'm wrong then, Patel, but I didn't see a lot of raw fabric in there. And if she's been importing
Wait, I
a
think one of my
lot,
kids woke up, so I'll be right back.
yep, if she's been importing a lot of fabric, my thoughts are going to be that there should be more.
You're thinking storage? Hidden in the
If you're going to have
basement or
if you're going to have a ledger and you're going to keep a load of dodgy stuff, you'd normally keep it all together. Because it's a question I've always had in life: is why do criminals write things down? The
It's like
amount of people who confess to murder, like who get arrested for murder or like serial killers and things like that, and they're like, "Yes, we found it because they wrote in their diary." Why are you writing it?
I mean, people writing in their diaries. There's murderers keeping bodies in their house just as
Yeah,
trophies.
and they put it in
Yeah,
like people they put stuff on Facebook, and then the police like, "Oh, we found it from their social media." Stop writing stuff down.
yeah. It's like
Rule
the
one
thing
of being a criminal:
where
don't write it.
I mean, one of the biggest leaks that were discovered right now in Israel, like in part of the investigation about what happened in October 7 and after
Hmm.
that, was that basically Hamas had like a full kind of like like thousands and thousands of their like soldiers designated to go over social media of Israeli like teenage like armies like soldiers, and that's how they managed to create like full um, designs of the bases they try to raid, because they basically like copied and glued together like all kind of different angles from different social media and TikTok videos and stuff that the soldiers shared.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, and it's insane because this kind of like massive operation, and like just like the ability that they managed to put all of it together and keep it like under the wraps, that's a lot more like advanced than what anybody in Israel thought that were capable of. So yeah, as you said, like basically stop posting shit on social media. That's
Yeah, I
the
mean, it's
main
all
thing, the takeaway.
it is. It's literally all the criminals constantly. Because we had, and I don't know if you've heard of her, Lucy Letby.
No.
So she's a nurse from the NHS who basically was killing babies here.
the fuck.
And
Jesus.
she wrote down in a diary, she killed them all. Like she's like, I killed them all. I don't know why I keep doing it. And then on multiple different pages, writing about how she keeps killing these babies. And then she's going, "Oh, I didn't do it." It's like, why did you write it then?
Wow, that's
It's like
insane.
like in fantasy and movies where like the bad guy has his bad guy monologue of like
That is genuinely what I think it is. I think these like twisted people want the recognition.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
usually.
yeah, it's
Oh,
classic psychopath. Like
yeah,
it's the same reason why in the show Dexter he keeps the bloodstains
yeah,
inside the thing. Like that's the way that it's a need. Like it's not a logical thing. It's a need.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, my my point to Beethoven was she's importing an awful lot of material, and we didn't see an awful lot of clothes, and we didn't see an awful lot of raw material.
No,
Unless
Well,
I'm gonna correct you there. You definitely did see, like the small like area was packed full with like clothes and also raw material. Like it definitely looks like a seamstress or like a tailor shop.
yeah, but I was thinking, is it one where there's enough stuff in that room to say that most of her supply is in that room?
There's no way for you to know that. It looks legit. Like you wouldn't suspect there's something fishy going about it, except for the fact that everything is dark and that's by itself kind of fishy to the area. But you know, like the stock wise, it looks like the kind of stock you would expect at a high end tailor shop in the upper town.
Suspicious.
I think we're going after this poor woman just because she's got. But do we want to sneak in
Yes.
and okay? Do we have enough reason to?
Yes.
You heard him say.
Vinny, maybe a third opinion.
Yeah, that's what
Ivor has an evil idea.
When do you not have an
You're
evil
gonna
idea?
turn all her work gold.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as expected.
I imagine Ivo at one scene just running around with both his hands going like almost like singing in the rain, but like I'm singing in the gold and just like
There is a method in my insanity. She can't sell to more assassins if everything is shiny as hell.
for a few days.
Well, yeah, it gives us a few days of respite at least.
I mean, I would assume the assassins in the Assassin's already have clothes. I don't
Nah,
think
they're all naked.
they only buy it before they go assassin.
Yeah.
Like
Did
when
he?
when you encounter an assassin, just slap them with your bare hands.
Oh, don't worry. I've already got that as a plan. It's like the second we go into combat, it will literally be take the gloves off. It's like suddenly you've got gold crossbow. Be like, don't pass me anything for fuck's sake. Just like it's when Paytol gets knocked out and be like, I'm so sorry as I help you up. And you just suddenly go, whoomp, gold.
It's like a metallic, like
Body paint.
Yeah, but it isn't even that because it's like actual looking like gold.
I mean, it's basically gay Colossus.
Well, isn't Paytol a
monk?
Katir?
Yes, the Katir.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd basically be gold furry thing.
I'll be the cat. The honey cat.
Our good luck charm.
Yes. So, I do want to go into this woman's workshop and see if she's hiding anything because we don't have any leads. But on the other hand, she recognizes them, but maybe she sells like assassin's clothes to anyone. Doesn't mean specifically that she is allied with them.
Yeah.
Your reaction wouldn't be
I'm
one.
like half.
But her reaction was one of either fear or.
While you're discussing it, I'm gonna grab myself another shot of espresso. So yeah, keep talking. I can hear you while I'm doing it.
Cool. So her reaction was either one of fear or. It was a stressed response. She did not like me being stood in there with you two being stood in there.
She definitely did not like it, but I don't know if that was fear because, well, from what you told us, she was quite forward with you.
Yeah, it could be like
she was kind of boss bitch.
It could be like she recognized her craftsmanship, but
Exactly.
it's like she's selling to a lot of guilds, and honestly, she does not ask questions. It's like,
But
oh,
you wouldn't have any form of like emotional reaction if someone just wearing your gear walks in, unless you know that the people you're selling to are not good people.
Yeah, but it's like
if someone walked in wearing your weird ass trousers, Vinny, you're not gonna be like, oh shit.
Well, I feel like if someone was wearing your thing that you specifically designed for assassins, you would know that
it's an assassin. Yeah, you'd probably know, but it's like.
So
I'm half, but I'm down for sneaking in if we want.
Are we all in for breaking in tonight then? Sorry, not breaking in. Entering after hours.
I can try to be a lookout. I don't think you want me to try and sneak in with you.
No, you don't need to sneak in. You can just stand inside the building in the doorway. Like, close the door behind you.
I mean, with Ivor's kind of gold thing, you can probably go up. It's a moment.
Oh, don't worry. Like, once we know what we've got or when we get an answer, I am essentially vandalizing that place to high heaven. She will be shut for a week.
Well, Anyway, let's go back to the inn and like rest for a bit and yeah.
So what's the plan? What are you going to do?
I think we're going back to the tavern. We're going to chill, and then we're going to break in at night.
Cool, cool. So you make your way. Yeah, anything you want to say? Vinny?
Yeah, no, I just want to say that I can't stay for very, very long. Like, I do need to drive to Pardes tomorrow and then, like, go to Tel Aviv from there, like, in the morning. So,
That's
yeah,
literally like. Oh wait, for you to clear one direction. Yeah.
yay! Because it's like I'm going, like, to a friend's, like, parents' house in Pardes to join her and then go to Tel Aviv to then go to Hulon to meet another friend and then we're going to see Wicked too.
Let me know when you're in Holland. We can fist bump.
Hey, I
Um,
don't think we'll be there for long.
yeah. No, it's fine. I'll probably be busy cleaning the house.
Mm.
Anyway, so I mean, I have no plans on like doing staying this session longer than usual. Like, can you stay for the usual, or do you need to go like early? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I'll probably like go in like 5 minutes.
In what? Sorry.
5 minutes.
Oh, in 5 minutes.
Yay.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's
Yeah.
30.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
if that's the case, then would we want to pause it here now that we got back to the tavern?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then maybe
yeah, makes sense for me.
Because at least then next round it's literally like breaking an entry.
yeah.
That,
Fun!
that's amazing title for the next session. Then breaking an entry. That's literally 3 words as usual. So
Class.
yeah.
B and
By the
E.
way, the last episode, which I'll probably like upload in a day or two, I named it. One second to find the name. Spices and hammers.
Nice. Will Orn be like joining us next
I
week?
don't remember. I think he's off for 2 weeks, if I remember
He's off for
correctly.
2 weeks. It depends on what's going on. He said as if he may or may not be able to join.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Mm. Like it would be useful to have him with us. So either
Yeah.
we'll say he cleared his stomach.
I mean, yeah. You can, if somebody wants to control his character, you can definitely have him with you. Though I will say that Peter is probably your best thing right now for breaking and entering with that fucking darkness
Dark ball.
spear.
Yeah, the shadow step and the darkness stuff is pretty useful.
Yeah.
The only
But
problem is we
Ivor
wouldn't be
will
able
be
to see a
needed
thing.
for. You wouldn't, yeah.
I mean,
But like
teleportations are also really good for breaking an entry. Just saying.
I mean, to be fair, I can open doors.
yeah.
My lockpicking is pretty good.
No, that's why I was asking about if the windows were open or not. Because if I can see in a window and it's dark inside, I can just go inside. But I don't want to go in there by myself. And I think it's better if we have more people, especially Orin, because he can detect magic, and Vinny as well can detect magic, correct?
I don't think I can detect
You
magic.
don't have, you have identified or
I
something.
have identify. I do not have detect.
Okay. Because that can help us if there's something shady or like there's something magical. Like I had no idea the robe was magical. That's cool.
Indeed, nobody asked, nobody checked.
Yeah.
What was
Um,
the robe? Yes.
+2 to
yeah.
stealth.
So let's say like this: you all make your way back to the tavern. You eat your dinner there. You check on Owen to see his status, and he says that he may or may not be able to join you. Depends on the next few hours. And you'll uh, do a short rest, I would say, until what?
Nightfall.
Yeah, like, you want to write at nightfall? Do you want to go like in the I don't know, like twilight area? Like what kind of time do you want to go at?
Probably like
I'd,
after the time people will usually go to sleep.
I'd be saying aiming around midnight where it's like the pubs are starting to close because it's easier to blend in then.
Oh, sure. So around midnight, you all kind of um, leave the tavern and make your way towards the shop to prepare for the breaking and entry.
One thing I would like to do, just to annoy Oren since he's not here, I'm going to poke his locked book.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to poke his
Oh,
locked book.
he's gonna touch it and turn it into gold.
So I mean, you will
He
have
specifically put a charm on a book so I can't open it. So I'm going to just press it so it goes gold and be like, ah.
to write it for yourself as well in case I forget.
It's gonna be golden for 8 days.
Exactly. Exactly. By
it's,
the way,
it's like,
your current date, just so you can keep track, we're at the 24th of Sol, SOL, in the year 2000, 1992, ES.
hey?
That is the current date in your
Oh,
in the game.
Okay.
24th of Sol, something or other, 1998.
2000, 1992, ES.
92. 2000, 1992?
Yeah,
Or
2000, no, 2000, yeah.
2992.
Yeah, okay. Just so you have a bit to track how many days left for the gold.
Oh, don't worry. I actually have it in my inventory as 8 days of gold.
Yeah, I'm saying, but now this way we have the ability to like check the date and see if we passed the date. Anyway, so that's it. That's where we're leaving it. Just before you kind of make your way and get to the shop, and before you kind of decide how you want to go about the breaking and entering.